'cause my monsters are real, and that train had a kill, and there's no coming back, and they just laugh at how I feel.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by Mr. Bob Alvison. It's me, Sunshine, with my boy Dion, a.k.a.
D-Son.
Y'all know what it is. It's Friday. You know what that means. Overrated, underrated.
Yes,
I'm going to turn it
sir.
over to Bob.
Okay. So after we had our little argument in a previous episode about scores, we're now going to list, I'm going to list 10 scores, and we're going to say were they overrated or underrated as a score. Now, all these guys were at the top 10 in the NBA probably within the last 15 years for at least one season.
Okay.
So do we understand the game?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Number one, was Victor Oladipo overrated or underrated as a scorer?
I'm going to say underrated.
Underrated.
Okay.
I feel like he could have been used a lot more, and they just truly didn't. But you got to also look at who he had on his team, too, I guess you could say. I mean,
Okay. Number two, Kevin Love.
Ooh.
highly underrated.
Yeah, he definitely underrated.
Now, hold on. Which Love are we talking about? We talking about the Cleveland Love, or we talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves?
We're talking about Kevin Love.
Kevin Love, when he was in Minnesota, definitely underrated.
Yes.
Okay. LaMarcus Aldridge.
Ooh, hold on.
I'm going to let you go first.
Dang. Slightly underrated. Slightly underrated. Yeah.
Eh.
Dang, that was a good
slightly.
one.
I say slightly over. Maybe I'm trying to remember who all was on his team. Like that team was just so good, and I'm just like,
When he was in Portland?
yeah.
Yeah.
You had Dame, you had CJ. Oh, I feel like I'm missing somebody.
So he was in Portland from about 06 to 14.
Okay.
So I'll look it up here. You had the last year in Portland, he averaged 23 a game. Tops on the team.
All right.
Next to last year in Portland, he averaged 23 a game. Tops on the team. 2012, 2013, he averaged 21 a game. Tops on the team.
All right, so I changed mine to slightly underrated.
2011, 2012. You want me to keep going? This is fun.
No.
21 a game. All right, next up. Brooke Lopez.
Overrated.
Wow, he's still in the league?
Yes.
Wait a minute. His career started in Brooklyn, right?
Yep, he did a lot of his
Brooklyn Nets.
he did a lot of his duty in New Jersey. Brooklyn /
I say underrated.
Okay. Paul George.
Definitely underrated.
Part of me wants to say overrated.
Okay. Is that going to be the big part of you or a little part of you?
The big part.
Okay. Well, he was 7th in Defensive Player of the Year voting in 2013, 2014, so he's got that going for him at least. Blake Griffin.
Underrated. No, I lied. Very overrated.
We're just talking about as a scorer now. We're not
Yes.
talking about as a player.
I know. That's
Okay.
why I say overrated. Because when he came into the league, after he won that dunk contest, everybody thought he was going to be this massive scorer just because he could dunk the basketball. And I think because of that, they tried to force him to rock so much, and it just, I don't know.
I mean, they called it Lob City for a reason.
Yeah, but
Dang, Blake Griffin from 2010 through 2018 averaged 20 points a game every year except for one.
So I'm going to say respectfully overrated.
Okay.
Just respectfully.
Kyrie Irving.
Woo!
underrated, without a doubt. And if you would have said handles, I would definitely would have. That would have been a good conversation too.
Well, you never know what could come down the road.
I do have a sidebar, but I'm going to wait. Just remember Kyrie Irving when we get to the end of this debate.
We only
I'm
have
a
like 3 left, so
Yeah, I'm gonna say slightly underrated.
go ahead, sidebar.
Who's a better ball handler?
Okay, so let's put a thumbtack in that. We'll come back to it.
You feel me?
That's
come
why I
back.
said.
Put the
You see why-
thumbtack in it.
That's why I said I'd wait to the end.
Isaiah Thomas. Not Zeke, Isaiah Thomas. Not Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. Not
We're talking
Bad
about the
Boys,
Boston
Isaiah
Celtics.
Thomas. We're talking about the recent Isaiah Thomas.
IT? Oh, jeez.
The very short Isaiah Thomas.
Yes,
Well, Jesus. Man.
the very diminutive Isaiah Thomas.
I'm going to say overrated.
Interesting.
And the reason I say that is because his years in Boston and then when he came to Cleveland, it's like he was just trying to force a lot of shots.
He wasn't in Cleveland that long, by the way, either.
No, he wasn't.
After that, like after the Boston time frame,
He kind of fell off.
yeah, it's really like,
But it's almost like they were trying to basically have him be the main scorer at some points, which I didn't agree with because one of his size, but I didn't think he could shoot the ball like as well as a point guard should, in my opinion. So that's the reason I say overrated.
I'm gonna still go slightly underrated, at least. Respectfully underrated.
Anthony Davis.
Underrated.
Underrated. Yep.
I would agree.
Yep.
Final one, DeMarcus Cousins.
Have fun. You go first.
This man would. Nah, he's still underrated in my book. In Sacramento, yeah, definitely underrated.
Yeah, but then I look at his Bulls years and I'm like, a little overrated.
See, I think when I go underrated, overrated on this, I'm thinking about not necessarily their own team, but like the league. Like where they underrated or overrated as a scorer in the league.
Compared to the league, that's also what I try to incorporate, and it's still tough even for me to put a stamp
In that
on it.
aspect, I'm going to say underrated slightly.
Okay, Kyrie Irving, you're back to your thumbtack. I'll take it out now.
Who's a better ball handler, Kyrie Irving or Allen Iverson? That's for both of you, by the way.
I already know, bro. But
To avoid arguments, I'll go Kyrie.
No, because I mean that's legit. They're both to me. I think you could go either way. I think Kyrie kind of molded his game after AI.
I think
honestly.
Allen Iverson, I would say maybe a better player, but also maybe Allen Iverson, I think, is a more sought after player because I think Allen Iverson is a better number one. I think Allen Iverson is one of the better number ones of all time.
Why do you say that? Like, why do you say Kyrie's not a better player than AI? Is it because of his defense? Because
I think AI is scoring, and I think AI at certain points in his career was top 5 player in the league.
Okay,
I can't say that about Kyrie.
But to defend Kyrie, when he's been in the league, look who's had to go against compared to who AI.
That's
had
not
to
the
go-
point. I mean, if you're a top 5 player in the league, it doesn't matter who you have to go against. You're a top 5 player in the league.
Yeah, but how can you say that? Like, so let me ask you this: if AI played when Kyrie first came out, you're going to have LeBron, you're going to have Kobe, you're going to have Durant, you're going to have Garnett, Paul Pierce. You would still put AI over all of those that I just named?
I don't have to put him over all of them. I just got to put him over one. I just got to have him in the top
So
5.
you would put him over one of those that I named?
In AI's prime, I would take AI in the top 5.
Okay.
I didn't say every year, but I said some years I think AI is a top 5 player.
I feel the same way about Kyrie. I thought his years in Cleveland, like he basically carried Cleveland for the longest time. And then when LeBron came back and everything, that's when you seen Kyrie, I guess, get the more so respect.
So Kyrie was a top 5 player in the league.
My opinion, yes.
Okay.
Because he could have been.
No, it's not he could have been. It's either he was or he's not. That's the question. It's not could he have been.
My opinion, yes.
Okay.
But some people would disagree.
So who is better than Kyrie?
Oh, here we go.
You got LeBron, you got KD,
Okay.
you got Jimmy B. As much as it pains me to say that, I can't deny Jimmy B's talent.
Okay.
Okay.
So around what time period do you want me to look, just out of curiosity?
I'd say 2016. That's when, like
15, 16 or 16, 17?
15, 16.
Okay. Okay, carry on.
I'm trying to remember. You never gave your answer while we're waiting for me.
I'm taking AI when it comes to handles.
Stop trying to scapegoat this question now. You said that Kyrie is one of the top 5 players in the league. So, and I'm not just talking about scoring. I'm talking of top 5 players in the league.
Overall?
I thought that's what he said.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
Got LeBron, got KD, got
Okay.
Jimmy B. Melo was at the end of his career there, so you can't say
So
Melo.
in 15, 16, you're going to put Jimmy Butler ahead of Kyrie.
Yeah. Wait. 15, 16, you putting Jimmy B?
I thought that's what we were talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to think
I
of
mean, Cousins was really good then, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to put Boogie there. I'm not putting AD there.
Okay, so you're putting Cousins, LeBron,
KD.
KD, and Butler, or no? Are we taking Butler out?
I'm taking Butler out because I forgot
Okay.
James Harden.
Okay,
I
so
was
we've got
just about to
Cousins,
say.
Harden, LeBron, and
KD.
Durant.
Yep.
And then Kyrie.
Yes.
So better than Dame,
Yes.
better than DeMar DeRozan.
Yes.
Did you say Steph?
I've always thought Kyrie was better than Steph.
Okay.
Because, and here's why I say that to defend my argument with that. Kyrie can score multiple ways. Curry can too, but Kyrie's not afraid to drive to the basket, draw the contact. Curry would much rather just drop back and do a step back and hit the three.
Better than Kawhi?
Yes.
Oh.
I would put
Wait
Kyrie.
a minute.
I would take somebody off and put Kawhi on there, but I'm still taking Kyrie.
So who are you taking off?
I'd probably take off James Harden and put Kawhi.
Okay. Interesting.
You clearly disagree. Who would you say is your top 5 looking at that for 2015, 2016? Who would your top 5 be? You laughing. I'm asking you the same question next, buddy.
I know, bro.
I'd probably go.
I'm sure we all agree LeBron, KD, and Boogie would be all 3 for us.
I'd probably go Harden. Truthfully, I'm a big Harden fan.
I like
Okay, that
Harden's
would be your
game,
4th.
too.
Who would be your 5th?
Gosh, I like DeMar DeRozan better than most people do. I definitely like Kawhi a lot at that point. That's before Kawhi had all of his things.
Yes.
Yeah, that would probably be Kawhi, LeBron, Durant, Cousins, and Harden.
Okay. Dion, who would you do? Who would be your 5 for that time frame?
LeBron, KD, Kawhi. I would put Harden too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's 4. We got to have one more. Nobody's said Lillard, by the way.
You said Lillard?
Yeah.
He said nobody has said Lillard.
I like Lillard too, but
I think Kyrie's better than Lillard. And in Dame's defense, I'm going to defend Dame here.
that's a shot.
The reason I say Kyrie is better is because Dame had to basically be the number 1 scorer, so he didn't really facilitate as much as Kyrie was able to do. That's why I put Kyrie over a lot of people, because Kyrie was on a team to where he didn't have to be the main scorer. He could facilitate and run the offense. But if he needed to score, he could get them buckets. He was going to get them buckets.
I like Kyrie, but I'm gonna go ahead and put Curry. Screw it.
So you're putting Curry over Kyrie.
Westbrook's there, too.
Westbrook, I can give you. That's a triple
Wait a
double.
minute.
That's
Let me
an
take that
argument.
back. Sorry.
But
Chris
Yeah,
Paul,
you know
Chris
what?
Paul's there.
I'm taking Kyrie over Chris Paul.
Yeah, I'm taking that back. I'm putting Russell over Curry.
I would honestly consider putting Russell over Kawhi.
No way.
No,
Kawhi was the best player I think in the world at that point.
I love Russ, and Kawhi is one of my favorite two-way players, but I'm not doing that.
I mean, I'll put Russell over James Harden too. To be honest, you could even argue. You could potentially argue Russell was better than KD and during the 15-16 years.
But I can't argue those guys over Kawhi.
I can argue Russell over KD, I think.
Well, we're talking about Kawhi.
That's why I said I would say that.
I mean, I think Kawhi was better than KD at that point.
Yes.
I think Kawhi was the best player in the NBA at that point. I'd put Kawhi 1 and LeBron 2 at that point.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you there.
You know,
that's why I said
Kawhi had that 1 year where he was just, unconscious.
Look what he did to Miami Heat. I think, if I'm not mistaken, LeBron's last year with the Heat in 2014. Kawhi won that San Antonio ring for San Antonio. The way he played defense on LeBron. Like, he basically shut LeBron down. And nobody never saw that before. Like, that was something new.
Yeah, I like Kawhi when Kawhi is good.
So, yeah, I'd put Kawhi over KD. I'd put Russell over James Harden. I'm still putting I don't see anybody else that's better than, like, Kyrie's not in the top 5 there. Like, I couldn't. And it could be biased because I'm a Cleveland fan.
It is 100%.
But even in his Boston years, I think I still put Kyrie. And I mean, that's saying something because he didn't do that well with Boston.
Just like because he should have never been in Boston. He also didn't do that well with the Brooklyn Nets. Honestly, I mean, he should have never went to the Brooklyn Nets, but he didn't do nothing with them either. That's because you had literally 3 players that played the same exact game on one team.
I would say the Nets were loading up for a super team, but I know how that'll come across.
No, they were. I agree.
More like a super stinker. But anyway.
I mean, when
they tried to pull the Golden State Warriors before the Golden State Warriors did. Happen. They just tried to do it beforehand.
So Kawhi, or not Kawhi, you got me confused with all the Ks. 17-18, Kyrie was in Boston.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just for funds. What am I looking for again? Who I think would be the 5 best?
Yes.
Oh, Greek Freak was around then too.
Ooh, I totally forgot that.
Yeah, but he was also like very young. Like I don't think he was he was good, but he wasn't as good as he is like recently. I want to say it was like his second year. He was still a skinny toothpick.
You had young Devin Booker as well.
I'm not putting
17-18 was Greek Freak's 5th year, by the way.
Was it really?
Yep.
Wow. Man, I'm getting old.
See, I like Devin Booker because I think Devin Booker is one of the better scorers, honestly. We talked about that. You know, there was times, too, where Porzingis was really good.
Yeah.
That I agree with.
Bradley Beal was really good at one point in his life, too. That is no more.
He's not better than Kyrie. He is never.
No, I'm just naming out some people.
I was going to say he was never better than Kyrie.
Jimmy Butler that year was second team all defensive. Whew.
Jimmy Butler, I would say.
He was 12th in defensive player of the year
I'd
voting.
say
Man.
Jimmy Butler, Giannis.
AD?
I think I put LeBron over AD. I don't think you can go anywhere and not put LeBron in the top 5 until this past year. Last year and like this year, I could only say would be the only time you could say LeBron's not top 5 at the moment. But up until that, LeBron's always top 5, I think.
Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah.
You agree?
I don't know. I'm too tired to agree or disagree at this point. I don't even remember what the conversation was.
Well, that caps off this week. That's a nice little overrated, underrated. We look forward to talking to you guys on our next episode. Be sure to keep a lookout. Overrated, underrated is dropping every Friday. We look forward to talking about the next one to see what it's going to be. Talk to you guys on our next episode. We just want to thank you guys for listening to the S&D podcast today. We just want to appreciate everybody for tuning in. Just remember, you can check us out on Apple, YouTube, and Spotify. And we look forward to talking to you guys in our next episode. Yes, sir.
Yo, so this is no justice, no peace. Well, let me speak my piece. Rocking the gospel of peace and it's going down. I'm aiming for the crown. Please pray for Ferguson and rest in peace, Mr. Mike Brown. Okay.